Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to Are You Garbage? Please make sure you go subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you get the videos as they come out.
Yeah.
Do it.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage? It's a show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they grew up classy or if they're absolute trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day down here in Aunt Tootie's basement. Ran upstairs to grab a snack, caught Aunt Tootie in her nightgown, and I got to say, the Pilates are working, girl, so fucking keep it up.
Tight little body on Tootie.
Woo! Keister on Tootie. My co-host is coming at you from right next to me. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage? CEO, COO, fucking JOO, whatever that is. He does it all. So if you're an investigatory body for the federal government or...
it starts with 3 letters. Keep it fucking moving.
Or if you're an asset for the state of Ukraine, Kevin is the one you want to talk to. Kevin James Ryan, everybody.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube.
Yeah.
Those numbers are true to fucking roof,
True to roof
Daddy-o.
there.
Kids are cooking on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
And then also patreon.com/RUGarbage. Guys, we're almost at our third goal of 600 patrons. The support has been fucking fantastic. This is a fucking bootstrapped organization here. It's a 3-man team, and we're doing it all. It's the support of you guys really makes it fucking happen. We appreciate it so much. You can go there. You can get bonus content. You can get bonus episodes of Are You Garbage every week. You can get episodes of Hard Feelings every week, which is just me and Foley fucking shitting on each other, a little bit behind the curtain. And then at the end of every month, we do a live stream with our top-tier members. You get to ask us questions. We ask you questions. It's a good fucking time. Get involved, baby.
Yeah.
That is it.
Next one's coming up, right?
Next week, I think.
Excited. Can't wait. Shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the Magic Man. He puts it all together. T-Bone, Toby McMullen, everybody.
Hey, what up there, fellas?
Hey, T-Bone.
And gang, we could not be more excited to have our incredibly special guest here with us today. He's a great fucking pal of ours. He's a very funny stand-up comedian, writer, director, producer, and podcaster. Okay, he's a writer mostly for millennials. He's been a writer for The F-Spot with Derek Beckles. He was the writer and producer for Danny's House on, what was that, on Vice, I believe?
Vice TV.
Yeah, pretty awesome. He has an album out right now called Funny-matic. It's available everywhere. And he's also the new host of the brand new podcast, Top 9. But the big question in everybody's mind today, is he garbage? And if there was an episode where I recommend going to get a box of tissues, because wait till you hear this tale of woe.
Oh,
Yeah.
my Lord.
Gang, do me a favor. Give me a nice big round of applause for my good pal, our good pal, Tom Cassidy, everybody.
Hey,
Oh,
Tommy.
my Lord. It's so good to be here with 2 of my oldest friends in comedy.
Happy to have you.
I was stumbling on the intro. I was
Here in the
nervous.
basement.
Yeah. Here in Aunt Tootie's.
Aunt Tootie took care of me. I'm not nervous anymore. Gave me a little massage.
Yeah.
Aunt
Little-
Tootie's would be a place where you would move into while your parents are working things out.
Yeah.
That would be-
Tootie's always got a brown couch for you.
Yeah. Sleeping out on the sun porch.
It smells like Bernie's.
Tommy, thank you so much for coming in and sitting down with us.
Oh, my Lord. Thank you for having me.
We want to hear the whole story, the origin story. Obviously, we have bits and pieces. We've been friends a long time.
Go back since Moses wore short pants.
That's right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Uncle Junior. But what's the complete tale? You're a Roxborough kid. I know that.
Roxborough trash. Let's get it out in the open.
I'm from an affluent neighborhood.
It's the fucking end of the tracks, okay?
North-
Fucking dead end. One way in, one way out, Roxborough.
in northwestern Philadelphia.
The only neighborhood with a public bathroom. And no park. What the fuck?
We got Gorgas Park. What are you kidding me?
Sounds beautiful.
We got a nice monument.
Gorgas Park.
For the fallen
Sounds like
soldiers.
I got exposed to radiation.
Yeah, they got to put the asbestos somewhere, huh?
That was very Rodney of you. Somewhere, huh?
It's gonna be a fun one.
I literally said, "Hey, let's have Tommy in this week and shit on him for an hour."
Man, new podcast on. Come on, give it to me, baby.
He brought the costume for it.
I
Look
know.
at
Thanks. Shout out to Gumby for the onesie.
I thought this was a good beef and beer outfit.
You look like a superhero that's half dressed right now.
You look like a gay Bazooka Joe. I got all black on. I'm flawless.
Yeah, no.
Look at him.
You look great.
Tommy C.
Oh, it's so good to, just mix it up with the boys.
We appreciate you coming in. I think we did do a Patreon episode with you early on, probably about a while ago.
Yeah.
So we do know some of the backstory.
What you bitched about.
Of Tommy.
Yeah.
What, that he was a Patreon episode. That was also when we had like 4 people on the Patreon.
In the big leagues now, baby.
Hey, Tommy.
Thank you for wearing your fancy denim, by the way, as opposed to your white denim jacket that you have. Thank God it's not after Memorial Day yet.
Tommy called me up after the Roan episode and was breaking my balls because I was I distanced myself from the show that we were on with
Sure,
Roan.
I remember. Yeah, I heard. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
he
yeah.
was like, "Oh yeah, we all did a show together that Tom ran. Me and Foley ran that show."
Yeah. Oh, he's on the flyer.
Yeah, his fat face is on the flyer.
In a wife beater, if I recall.
I think I called you Tim Cassidy too. Pretend like I don't know.
Shout out to Tom Kinney, all right?
Hey, what was that kid's name? That's a good kid. Anyway. All right, so Roxborough kid.
I
Tell
have
us the
roots to
story.
Roxborough as well. You know some of my family members.
Played Little League Baseball with Stevie Ryan.
Yeah, shout out
Went
to
to
the yeah.
Went to the movies with him.
I got a hand job too.
I think we went to see Nutty Professor. I think it was 1, maybe 2.
You remember that?
I definitely went to the movies with Kevin's cousin, Steve
Yeah.
Ryan.
Multiple times or just once?
Say it again?
Multiple times or just
I
once?
only recall the one time.
My dad's whole family is from Roxborough, and still a lot of them still live there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Indians baseball. So we were on the same team. 21st Award.
21st and Ward?
21st Award is the district of where I am from, specifically.
Sounds like it's in Katrina.
Wait, yeah, what? What do you, wait.
There's like different districts in Philadelphia.
Uh-huh.
So the 21st Award was like a baseball league.
21st Award? The word is a award, like an award? Or award, like a ward. You lived in the 21st ward.
To be honest with you, that you're asking
He's
me,
not
I'm
really
not
sure.
really positive.
Either way, you're fucking trash.
Pretty for
I just
the
struck
21st
out. That's all I know.
21st Ward, perhaps?
Who tells people what district they lived in?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
pretty-
throw up.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's pretty
man,
crazy.
I'm just trying to be real specific. You asked me some questions.
Over there in Stevens district, I live over there.
Well, the neighborhood was like different parts of the neighborhood, different like baseball teams. Like I was on the Indians, like Manayunk was like the Tigers, Andorra was like the Orioles. So it was like all different. Panthers was Little Africa. There was a neighborhood in my.
I knew you were gonna go racist at some point with that.
No, there was a neighborhood like in my neighborhood called Little Africa, and I think it was just because like black people lived on the street.
It wasn't like a cultural
5 of them probably.
center.
No.
Jesus.
No, they came up with the name at the VFW. if you know, yeah, my drill.
After a bunch of warm Michelob Ultras. So, go ahead.
Well, I went, like I said, to a private school all of my life. Holy Family from 1st through 8th grade. Archbishop John Carroll, 9th through 12th.
It's a Catholic
Mainline.
school.
You heard of that place?
Yeah.
Huh?
Mainline's got a little bit of cage.
Buddy, stop trying to sell it like you were fucking drinking
Well,
mint
I'm a
juleps.
fan of the show. Everybody kind of like tries to push their garbage. I am garbage, so I'm trying to push my class.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Lead with Catholic school in Philadelphia. That'll
Yeah.
that'll really take you to the
And
top.
your racist Little League team.
You got to look through the peephole ever so slightly to get to that.
Wait, your school wasn't in Philadelphia proper? It was out on the main line? That's where you went every day?
In high school, I went to. It was in Radnor.
It was in Radnor. I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's a pretty nice area for folks
And
that don't know.
did you have to do like did you take public transportation or they send the bus to get you?
No, we had a yellow bus, baby.
But they would
Really?
probably pick you up super early, right?
Pretty early.
I remember.
What time?
7:30.
Oh, that's kinda
7.
later, yeah.
I
These
don't.
bozos starting at 9. What are you, fucking Wall Street traders?
I gotta get in for the bell.
Get some tips.
Jeez.
But yeah, man, Catholic school. I was just calling it private school to try to sound classy.
Yeah,
We got it.
I picked up on it. All right, and then the house that your family lives in now, is that the house you grew up in? Because I've been to the outside of that. I picked you up there, I think.
I've
Belmont
been
Street?
inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you casing the joint? My parents were down Wildwood.
He was sneaking
Go
through the
the
fridge.
back window.
Caught me on the ring phone.
I hear the Cassidys are down the shore in Wildwood. Let me slide through and steal some meatloaf.
One thing that struck me as odd, if I could just say, of when I was in Cassidy, there was a china cabinet in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Still there.
Sold to China.
Yeah. No. So
It's got laundry in it.
I grew up in the house that my mom grew up in.
Is that the house that you're in now?
Wow.
I mean, I don't live
You
there.
know what I mean.
But they're still in there.
we're-
That's the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
They live there, and they also have a summer home in North Wildwood, New Jersey.
Which is also owned by.
Anglesey, also a very nice.
I've been which house I've been to that one a handful of times.
Yes.
And also I would throw you under the bus. Last time I was there, I went inside to use the bathroom, and there was a flat screen TV leaning against the dining room table.
Probably getting some work done in the house. I don't know. I don't recall that.
It's got rabbit ears on it. Nothing on that. That should have gotten a lot better. By my calculations. Wait, hold on. Go back to
Okay.
this thing. You grew up in the house that your mom grew up in.
Correct.
So at a certain point, your grandmother, either your parents shipped her off to a home or something like that.
How did your mom get the house?
Yeah.
Okay, so my mother's mother died when she was young,
Okay.
which is something that she talks about probably every conversation. She
You know my
sneaks it
mother
in.
passed you.
She sneaks it in there.
When Ma passed.
By the way, she's thinking about being a Patreon, but
Well, let's all right. Hold on. Let's put
she
a pin in
mentioned that
that.
to me.
I want to bring this up because Jeannie. Shout out to fucking Jeannie.
For the record, we are very close with Tom and his family. We know his parents very well.
I thought we were very.
Wait a
close.
minute, what?
I thought she fucking hugs and kisses me
you
when
know
I see
how
her.
these Irish Catholic
No.
people are, Kevin.
I guess.
Probably
when-
did something to piss her off.
Which I think so. Back in the day, we had a podcast with Tommy called Center City Comedy and a couple of our buddies.
I actually have all the episodes, and I'm doing a Patreon if anybody wants to jump on that.
We had a podcast, and Jeannie, Tom's mom, was a very big supporter of us. And
Yes.
I guess
We recorded at the Shore House.
we recorded
Sorry to
at
interrupt.
said Shore House next to the flat screen TV on the ground. And I guess at some point, Jeannie had a beef with us and unfollowed our Instagram page.
Really?
Yeah. Because we switched the Center City Comedy Instagram page to the Are You Garbage Instagram page.
She's an emotional woman, Kevin.
So she unfollows us, which I didn't know.
Wait
And
a
then-
minute. Just your personal page.
But the podcast page,
Okay.
which is fair enough. But
I'll
then,
never listen again.
But then I don't know what happened because we booked Tommy, and 20 minutes later, Jeannie
Wow,
Cassidy
really?
started following the Are You
Bunch
Garbage
of fucking
page.
snakes in the grass.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
he
funny.
must have got the call. Called Jeannie, was like, "Hey, you can follow him
Yeah,
again."
lift the ban.
I don't have anything to do with what that woman does online. Are you kidding me? I'm not
She's
getting into that
kooky
hornet's
down
nest.
there. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's also I love Jeannie. She's the kind of gal when I bump into her down the shore, I go, "Hey, I'm not. It was the middle of the pandemic. I'm like, I ain't hugging." Fucking slops one on me real quick.
Trying to gooch you.
I give you the old credit card swipe.
No, she's a big fan of both of you. So is my father. They both-
Motorboat you on the boardwalk.
By the way, also the last time I saw your dad was at rest in peace, the Chris Cotton funeral. But he just walked up to me and goes, "Holy shit, Foley's getting fat, huh?"
Why he was
He
wearing?
said it- he
why
said
he
it
was
to you.
wearing a leather vest? By the way, I just want to point
It
that out.
wasn't a bad.
It matches the jacket.
It wasn't a bad.
He was wearing a leather vest, or he was wearing a leather jacket to a funeral.
Either way. I
good
mean,
leather.
You were in sweatpants. What are you talking about?
I was in joggers.
Foley had a wife beater on.
All right, so back to the house. So
back-
your mom's mom passes away when she's young.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then my grandfather passed away when I was like 1 or 2. So I think he was there, and then I think he died, and then my mother, took
So
the
you
house
guys were-
over.
It's still in the old broad's name.
I think my mom and my
Good
dad.
luck at that state tax.
Still
Yeah,
collecting
yeah.
the Social Security, too. Got checks on the 15th, Daddy-O.
My,
Keep it moving.
Ah, you just missed him. The investigator shows up.
We're going to need to talk to James Cassidy. Yeah, went out to get milk again for the 15th time today.
They put baby powder in Tommy's hair.
Yeah.
Tell him he's an old man. What's that now?
Tommy, here, put this blanket over your legs.
But yeah, he was a war veteran. Rest in peace. We once read his correspondence from World War II on our old podcast.
I think we might have. I think
And,
I remember that.
My uncle got really mad at me for that. mad at the family. But anyway, he was a war hero. God bless. Prisoner of war.
Yeah.
I feel like Tommy became autistic at some point during this podcast.
During this podcast. But yeah, man. So my mom had a big family.
Yeah.
I think 4 brothers and sisters. My father is from the Delaware County area. Also had
Really
3 sisters. So you
Just
know.
a Delco kid meeting a Roxborough gal, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I believe they met in a bathroom at a bar.
It wasn't the White House, I'll tell you that.
It was the Capitol building.
It was last Wednesday.
Tommy's whole family is down Delco sharpening knives, listening to podcasts.
Yeah. There's gonna be a couple of fucking dirtballs that are upset about this one.
Yeah.
All right, so what else?
I mean, what do you want to know?
What do you've seen the show?
Sure.
So brothers and sisters, you have a
Yeah.
less
okay.
traditional brother and sister. You have half brothers and sisters. I know.
Yes.
That. Yeah. You don't have
less traditional.
It's not. It's not nuclear in the sense of nuclear family. You know what I mean? I'm the same way.
I'm the product of a second marriage.
If that's what you're asking. If that's what you're getting at. Yeah, a couple of wrong turns.
You know,
for
me
Jeannie.
and my brother and sister all came out of my mother,
Mm-hmm.
so I never really thought of them as my half brother and sister.
But there was another.
but-
There was another guy before your dad.
Correct.
Nice.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Do you
Generally.
know him?
A little bit. He messages me on Facebook.
I need money.
Political
I heard
shit
you're
all
doing
the time.
AYG. I can follow him again now, huh?
I was thinking about joining a Patreon.
That's good stuff. But yeah, I mean, I don't have like a relationship with that man, really. But
Did a love affair spark up between you, your mom, and your dad? Was that what happened with with the first marriage?
No, they.
And I'm not being disrespectful. I'm asking. You know I love your mom and dad.
Sure. But
I do. I love you, Jeannie.
they're watching.
Oh, I know.
I'm gonna get messages after this for sure.
No, I think their marriage didn't work out, and then my father came probably soon after that because I know they were seeing each other before they, had me and got married.
Yeah.
7 months before I was born or something like that.
Here, the shotgun's clicking.
I got
Call up Delisandro's. We're throwing a party.
Straight from the rectory to the fucking hospital, huh? Squirt this kid out.
I got engaged recently.
Yeah, congrats.
And,
on it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I asked my mom how she got engaged, and she was like, I think I said that I was pregnant. And he was like, okay, let's get married.
Oh, man. If that's not fucking blue-collar Philly, I don't know what is.
The
All right,
the romance was in the air that night.
I'm in the union. I got the bennies. Let's do it.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, there's that. I mean, I got, I know a few different languages. I speak Spanish and French.
You do not
No,
speak
you do
French.
not.
You might speak kitchen Spanish.
Yeah.
You don't speak French, Tommy.
We?
Oh, you got us.
Oh, shit.
No, I mean, Roxborough is a neighborhood full of demons straight from hell.
That's what we're looking for. Give us the juice, Tomcat.
I mean, it's
How young were you when you started selling pills? Quit screwing around.
And you got any on you?
like 10th grade. I think I gave it to Chris Cromie, rest in peace. Good kid from my high school who's dead. But I always thought he was a nice kid.
Tommy's got a lot of
The
dead friends
Chromie
from high
estate's going to be
school.
coming after us.
The Cromie estate.
Yeah.
Nah, he was a good kid. But I mean, so I grew up in Roxborough. I went to high school in a nice neighborhood. So I mean, I had that. I was exposed to, the suburbs too.
Mhm.
So it was both of those things.
Yin and yang, I think it's called. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, let's play a little Are You Garbage. All right, let's get into this. We're going to ask you a series of questions, okay, to determine. We know. Do you think you're garbage? No, do you know you're garbage? I think that's a better question.
I think it's all about perspective. To be
Putting
honest with
fucking
you.
lipstick on a pig, if you catch my drift.
It really is how you look at it. I mean, to
Well,
some,
the way I look at it is you're trash.
to some,
Look,
absolutely.
you were born with that hat on.
I tried to wear, represent Philadelphia. I got the Eagles green. So, I mean, some people would say so, sure, but I don't want to just say I'm garbage right now at the top.
Okay,
Okay.
let's see.
You know?
We'll find out how you're living
Well, the
now.
shotgun wedding didn't do you any favors either.
I went to Europe in high school.
All right, well, let's start off with
I went
that.
to university.
Let's start off with that. How old were you when you got your passport?
I was like 15.
That's pretty fucking
It's
good.
not bad.
That's
14,
better
15.
than me.
You went on
Better
a
than
school
me.
trip to Europe.
Yep.
Where'd you go?
I went the works, baby. 2 weeks in Europe. We went to, we started out.
Perillo tours.
My mom's died. Did I tell you that? My mom.
With a little
My
Italy.
mom's going on a Perillo tour.
Shout out to Perillo.
Yeah, she's like, I'll get the vaccine if I can go on a cruise.
That's right. Essential healthcare workers and then the
man.
Perillo people.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I got a bunch of mouth breathers that want to go to Rome.
Taking a cruise right now, you got to be nuts.
Yeah, that's crazy. We went to France, then we went to
This is a school
Barcelona,
trip.
Spain, and then we went to parts of Italy.
This is a school trip.
Yeah,
That's pretty impressive.
2 weeks, pretty good.
Foley went to a sock factory growing up.
Still got the socks. Free trip for school?
No, you got to pay.
No, it wasn't free.
Probably like two G's, 1500.
Where'd you dig that money up?
Something like that. My dad had it, a little slip and fall at Acme. Why I am garbage
Hit
is
the
that-
coin
Cleveland
star
had a
real
good
quick.
week. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sure you were the last kid to pay to go. You were probably on the fence.
He showed up to the airport with the check. Hey, don't cash it till we land.
I was on a layaway program to get to Europe.
Tommy's at the jump seat in the cockpit.
But your dad was probably like, put him down below. He don't need a soda on the ride over either.
You don't need all that fancy oxygen. Get him in there.
Pressurized cabin, shit.
His dad was the only parent asking for the cash price on the trip.
Now, do I get a 6% discount with
That's
this?
pretty good.
It's not bad.
Hey, gang, want to take a quick second to talk about our new sponsor, Stamps.com. Let's face it, taking trips to the post office is probably not how you want to spend your time. It can be a hassle and tiresome. That's why I recommend Stamps.com. Stamps.com allows you to ship mail anytime, anywhere, right from your computer. It's easy. You can ship letters, packages, and pay a lot less with discounted rates from USPS and UPS and more. I ain't talking just those and more. Stamps.com has saved businesses thousands of hours and tons of money. With Stamps.com, you get the services of the post office and UPS all in one place, plus you get the savings. What's not to love? Stamps.com brings services of the U.S. Postal Service and UPS right to your computer. It's a must-have for any small business. I know a lot of our listeners are small business owners. It's easy to do. You sign up, they send you everything you need, and you start doing it right from your house or your office. If you got a warehouse, if you operate out of your car, wherever you are, Stamps.com is right for you. With Stamps.com, you can get discounts up to 40%. I ain't talking 10%. I ain't talking 20%. I'm talking 40% of post office rates, and even more with UPS shipping rates, up to 62% off with UPS. What's there not to love about that? You know what I mean? So stop wasting time. Go to the post office and go to Stamps.com instead. There's no risk. And with our promo code GARBAGE, that's garbage, baby, name of the show, GARBAGE, you get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just sign up. They send you the stuff you need. It's easy. Go to Stamps.com. Click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in GARBAGE, GARBAGE. That's Stamps.com, promo code GARBAGE. Stamps.com, never go to the post office again. Now back to the show.
How much was it? Do you remember?
It's a couple grand, like Kippy said.
Damn,
it was,
that's pretty good. I
it was
never
the
did anything like that at the Foley house.
It was this.
You don't have a passport still.
Yeah. He took you to get some milk. Told you to shut up.
Hey, Tubby, eat the Snickers and pipe down, will you?
Here's some 1%.
You're not going anywhere.
Split this Twix with your brother. But it was the summer before 9/11, so it was right before that. It was a different
It
time.
was wide open back then.
Yeah,
You
it
do
really
whatever
was.
you wanted.
Yeah, it really was. But I mean, it was a
That's
good trip.
pretty good. Travel in the world, going to Europe at 15, that's pretty
not
classy.
bad.
That's your school keeping you.
Yeah.
That's the school pushing you.
Yeah, I got in trouble one day. I couldn't go to the French Riviera because there was guys bothering girls in our group, and we were eating, and there was a glass window, and these guys were trying to come onto them, and I pointed my knife at them. to like tell them to get away, and then
Uh-huh.
like a teacher saw, and then I couldn't go to the beach the one day.
Ah, what the fuck? You're sticking up for the group.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
Bunch of French creeps coming
Yeah,
out.
but that's how the French do.
Thanks a lot, Miss Panucci.
Miss Panucci. Yo, Miss Panucci, can I go to the bathroom?
Nah, it wasn't her. She's a
threatening
sweetheart.
people with a butter knife. That's
It's a
great.
little- it's a
Hey,
little
listen
trashy.
here, you frog. Hit the bricks.
It
Fucking
was-
give me a Roxborough handshake. Take you down Delisandro's. Give you a whiz wit.
A Roxborough handshake is pointing a butter knife at someone. Oh God. But so it was a good time. I do remember my dad getting mad that my airplane
You
was
didn't bring the
delayed.
soap back from the hotel?
$3,000 I paid for this kid. The flight's delayed.
Yeah, he had to wait for me a little bit. I remember getting.
What do you mean?
Picking you up.
He yelled at me. He was like, "What the?" He was mad that the plane was
Coming
late.
back?
So it was a dichotomy. He sent me to Europe, but then he got mad at me because the plane was late. My mom last
Well,
I
night.
ain't paying for parking. He's just circling for 4 hours.
This is an emotional time in my family being on AYG. They've been separated from you guys for a little bit.
I
I heard
know.
from my mother last night. I heard from my dad today. They're like,
They're
I
like-
feel like they're here right now.
Yeah. It's a big opportunity for all of the Cassidys to be on AYG.
It really is.
His mom's gonna be at the fucking shop right later today.
Now, when will our episode air?
You heard Tosh? She's
It's like the mom in Requiem for a Dream.
She's gonna be
I'm
buying.
going to be on television.
My mom was emotional as shit last night.
Why?
She told me that
She got a bad mozzarella stick?
she was like, I feel really bad that we yelled a lot when you were little. I was like, you're just realizing this now? And then she told me that she lit 15 candles down at the Basilica when I had my first interview for a writing job that I got.
Oh man, lighting candles down at the Basilica.
15, all the saints, Kippy.
No man.
Not just at one little place. She went
Not
all over
just
the fucking church.
Yeah, not
Patron
just
saint of bozos?
patron saint of mediocre comics.
Saint Marty. Dear Saint Marty, forgive me for I have sinned. My son has a new job.
Oh, my Lord.
Good time.
St. Martin
Good.
Sheen.
Oh man. Alrighty.
So,
All right.
Our parents did yell a lot when they were kids.
But I see.
that fucked us up.
Me and him went the other way. You went quieter. You're not like we're the hotheads out of the three of us. Like you have a different personality than me and Foley. You're
Yeah.
more reserved.
I
You
think
don't
I've-
lose it. We matched that. You went the other way. You know
I
what
think
I mean?
Tommy got hit harder.
I think.
Learned to spot.
I don't know, man. Shut up, Tommy.
He wets himself.
I think sometimes
He's under the coffee table.
What is this, a stepmom porno? I'm stuck.
Shout out to stuck porn.
Stuck
Tell you.
porn.
It's a big market.
Those ladies keep dropping their rings in the garbage disposal.
I
Yeah,
get
man.
caught in the garage door.
I told you guys you should flip these cameras just to this side and start shooting some of them. Make a little more extra money. That's a
I
different
saw
kind
the
of
dollar signs
Patreon.
going off when you walked in. Looking around.
Tommy asked me if the insurance was paid on this place.
Somewhere in South Jersey is a guy going, I invented stuck porn,
Yeah.
and I ain't getting none of that cash.
Before it was cool.
Yeah, I think I have a boiling point, but I think I don't reach it as much as I used to. I think I used to get more yelling back, but I don't know. Sometimes sometimes it comes out, but I
Yeah.
mean, compared to you guys, I would say probably not.
You're just more subdued. Yeah, we're just following in the paths. You to do the right thing, you went the other way to be
Yeah.
more calm and more subdued. Yeah,
You won't
I
yell
think
at
so.
your kids the way our parents might have yelled at us.
I hope not.
I yell at Foley the way I was yelled at for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward.
He's
to
brought
yelling
it
at my
out
kids.
in me though.
Oh yeah, no,
I
of
mean,
course. I'm just
we've
saying.
all-
Yeah. You
Um,
have a higher boiling point than
Mhm.
me and
You turn the
fucking
other
me and
cheek,
Fatty,
Okay, I'll take it.
which is very respectful. I got another one for you.
Pretty classy.
What'd you get on the? It is pretty classy. What'd you get on the SATs?
It's interesting you say that. I 1140.
Me too.
Yeah, and
Hit it.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
and,
we
Good
talked
too.
about this. Yeah.
in my mind, I think I got a 1230 for some reason. When I lie, I think I say 1230, but I got an 1140.
Huh?
Did
What-
good on verbal.
Really?
Mhm.
What was the name of the hospital you were born at?
Roxborough Memorial.
Okay.
Wawa.
I could see you being a backseat kid, like on the way to the hospital or something like that,
What do you mean?
or like a bus being born.
Oh, yeah. My mom says my grandpop who died when I was 1, he would always park out front of our house and drop off the milk before he would find a spot. And my mom said that he was the one who for some reason had me in the hospital and he dropped me off from the hospital a gallon of milk. He like barks, and
I think you got
Dirtbag nursery rhyme.
I think you got
And since then, Tommy's been a little gallon of milk.
oh my god, I never expire.
a crazy old man dropped off the baby.
What?
I think you got half the story. I think that was the orphanage dropping.
They traded you for a gallon of milk or something. Something's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Instead of a stork, it's an Oberweis delivery guy.
Yeah. What's the name of the supermarket Genie shops at? Day to day.
It's got to be Acme.
Acme,
Gotta be.
ShopRite, Super Fresh.
Wow.
yeah.
Hitting all.
You-
She knows what she's doing.
You kind of hit it. You kind of hit the trashy version that we never really brought up. People in Philly can turn Acme into 2 syllables. The Acme. You stumbled on the Acme. Acme.
Well,
Headed down to the Acme.
yeah. Well, my dad worked at like the Acme warehouse down by where all the
bragging.
down by where all the sports
All the
is
perks.
Sure, yeah,
in
yeah.
South Philly. So that was his job that he had for many years working at Acme. So we were Acme in that sense. But my
Loyal.
mom went to Super Fresh when they were on the outs, I guess.
Dude, Jeannie plays it fucking. She don't fuck around. If you cross Jeannie, she'll fucking cut ties.
What have
real
you done
quick.
for me lately? Huh? Where loyalties lie.
But yeah, man, Super Fresh,
All legit.
ShopRite.
Not too shabby.
Middle of
Acme.
the road, pretty
great.
good.
And, you know, Wawa for sure as well, you know.
What do you mean?
Love a
We
Wawa.
got that big Wawa in Roxborough now, but there was the original Wawa when I
Coming
popped
up,
off when I was
yeah.
like 6 or 7.
The
Wait,
little-
your
the
mom
little
wouldn't
guy.
shop there though.
Steal from there.
I think they
Nothing
have,
on that?
they're known to have a turkey bowl for dinner every now and then, you know.
Really?
Wawa, I love Wawa, man.
We believe you.
He don't seem like a Michelin star kind of guy.
I got the
Tommy.
sweater from Wawa.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Okay.
You're she wouldn't. No parent shops at the at Wawa, the convenience store. It's not like she was getting like lunch meat from there and stuff like that.
Back
right?
in the day, we would. Back in the day, that was like you would order at the.
No, generally not though. No.
Just grab something for dinner on the way home.
Yeah, some milk.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
What's your go-to Wawa order?
Me, I like an Italian. Just a little bit of oil.
Guy.
Fabricio. Like a meatball too, you know.
Oh,
It goes
5'8".
Italian cold, meatball warm, baby.
Not too bad.
Yeah, it'd be weird if you were eating cold meatballs.
That's for sure.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that's your nickname in college.
Shout out to Cold Meatballs.
Cold meatballs.
Yo, guys, Cold Meatballs on the way.
All right, let's do this.
What do you got? What do you got for him, big man?
Do you have any members of your extended family, doesn't matter who it is, that was any type of local magician, clown, anything like that?
No, I don't believe. I can't think of any local magicians or clowns in my family.
Any mummers in your family?
No, I don't think any mummers either. I believe my father's father was like I think he was like a dancer. I think he like danced. and
Chippendales?
stuff.
Shout out
Yeah.
to the cave on Delaware Ave.
He was like a tap dancer, I believe, and like did stuff like that. I think my father's father was like someone who was somewhat in that
The
world.
biz.
Yeah,
In show business.
a little bit, but he was a teacher.
Okay.
Couldn't have
So-
been that good.
No, I guess not.
Have you ever worn Axe body spray?
Briefly, I would say, in you know, college was a different time.
They came on with a heavy marketing campaign that you were like, I got to give this a shot.
Oh, yeah. It was covered up everything.
Yeah.
Fucking weed smell, pit smell, didn't matter.
I think we just have to come to the realization that like when we were growing up, it was different. You know, I think everything is like when Entourage was on TV and when it wasn't. Like it was a different time. back then.
It was.
It really was. So I mean, you can take it or leave it, but it was different.
Entourage reference. That's fucking Jurassic.
Different time, man. That's how I base life off of when Entourage was on TV and when it wasn't.
Pre-Queens Boulevard, post-Queens Boulevard.
I am Henry Avenue.
Then he chasing the boys.
Anybody in your family drive an Isuzu?
Oh, man. They only existed in the commercial.
Oh, those things stunk.
Isuzu Trooper? Was that what it was?
Whatever the
the
fuck it
Isuzu
was.
Trooper.
I
Yeah.
think my Uncle Richie briefly dated
Oh.
an Isuzu.
Man, an Uncle Richie. Yikes. Dude, if you got an Uncle Richie, there's no way he's married.
He actually just got remarried, actually.
Yeah,
Shout out to Uncle
remarried.
Richie.
Shout out to remarried for Uncle Richie.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
we're all pulling for him.
Trash only
Oh, yeah.
use only trashy people use the term remarried. Yeah, I got remarried.
Second marriage?
That's how people would say it.
I would just say got married.
Yeah,
you
people
know.
just say got married. I got remarried.
Richie. Uncle.
Richie.
Shout out to Richie.
What's he do?
He works for Villanova.
That was vague.
Not in the engineering department.
More of a custodial position.
No.
Villanova's probably pays some bucks, though.
Yeah, he's in like computer shit.
Stealing them?
Yeah.
Come on, nothing on the stealing again? You're killing me here. I'm trying to peg these dirt balls down.
Well, what do you got against my Uncle Richie? He didn't do nothing to nobody.
Sounds like a nice guy.
He didn't do nothing to nobody.
Richie never hurt you.
Take it easy, Mickey.
Does anyone in your family refer to jeans as dungarees?
No, I don't think so.
My
Not to my
dad
knowledge.
is big on the dungarees.
What about referring to pants as slacks?
I don't believe so. No.
We're a big dungarees and slacks family.
Yeah.
We're just happy when my dad puts some on. Doesn't matter what you call it.
My mom used to call something, I don't know if it was pants or jeans, but they were called chinos.
Yeah,
Anybody
pair
know?
of chinos.
What's chinos?
Chino is, I think, a
It's a
cut.
brand, I believe.
Nah, because you get a pair. It might have been a brand at one point, but I think it was like a type of khaki, like a pair of chinos.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
like
can't,
how
you can't fit in them one way or the other. I don't know what they are. I just know you can't wear them.
I got a quick one. Have you ever used the phrase "That's how they get you"? And if you have, what is it that is how they get you?
You know, I think the further I get away from Philadelphia, I feel like longer I've like not lived there. I think I did say stuff like that. That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Probably like a cop, like pulling you over for a DUI or something like that. That's how
You
they
say
get you.
you say God bless a lot. I noticed that.
I do say God bless.
When you hang up, God bless.
So like I have 2 nephews as well, and my brother as a
Couple
child.
of lookers, by the way. One kid's got a body on him.
Yeah,
Scrolling through that Instagram the other day.
Kid works out.
He's a boxer, an MMA fighter or something. He would
Yes.
fuck you up, Tommy.
Oh, they both would.
He would kill all of us.
Well, whatever. He's not my nephew. I'm just a guy on the street.
I treat him like a
This is the guy who
Pokemon.
had too much to drink and ran his mouth.
Yeah, I ain't at Christmas. He can work you next to the fucking tree.
I'll take my lumps on Chestnut Street.
Like a gentleman. He's flexing on you with things. Shut up, Tommy.
That's funny. My nephew Ryan, who is the other one, who's another hot piece of ass.
Good looking kids.
Oh my God, like butter. But he says stuff like that's a sin. So like that's like
that's that Catholic. That's that
Garbage.
Irish Catholic in
Yeah.
you.
But yeah, he's like a 21-year-old kid.
God
And he's
bless.
saying that's a
God
sin.
bless,
What
yeah.
is he? Sounds like something Aunt Tootie'd say.
And does.
That's a sin. So I mean, there's definitely that level.
Ever have season tickets to G League basketball or AAA baseball, anything like that? You ever go to the minors?
Nah.
Trenton Thunder?
Nah. No, I mean, I went to a lot of sporting events growing up, but we would usually scalp tickets.
Dad, can we get tickets beforehand? Nah, that's how they get you, Tommy.
First, we got to find parking.
Yeah, we scalped a lot of tickets.
Really?
But yo, I mean, I saw
You would
some
go down to a game with your family.
with probably just me and my dad, or like me and my dad and my friend, or something like that.
You kids wait here. I'm going to go get tickets.
No, he'd bring us with him. He wouldn't
Yeah.
wait up with us on the corner.
Go for the sympathy price.
Tommy, start crying.
Tell one of you to start limping. Please, sir, I want to see Randall Cunningham.
But yeah, you know,
Please, sir, Mike Schmidt's playing today.
we'd roll through probably like first or second inning. You know what I mean? While the game was already started.
Man,
But yo, I've seen some great games. Like I
Sneaking through the sewers.
I would
Tommy, hold your breath.
Ocean's 11. Cassidy's 3. Sneaking in the bowels of the vet. Wait, hold on. I assume that your dad would be the kind of guy to pay for one seat and then try to push his luck to get you down to the closest possible.
He was a
He was a shifty man. Always looking for a bargain.
he's a grifter.
That's really what it is. You're from a family of grifters. All of you, the whole lot of you.
Perhaps.
None of them are shooting you straight. Last time Jeannie gave me a hug, she took my wallet.
Fucking pack of gypsies over here. That's what I've been trying to get at for the last 37 minutes.
Go back
It's
to your
like pulling teeth with this kid.
go back to your shanties.
He definitely was looking for a deal at
Family
all
drinking
times.
snake bites.
You're watching the game. He's setting up 3-card Monty by the nachos.
Like I feel like we
Fucking
would.
Magner's cider on the front porch. Trash.
garbage.
That's why I was a little hesitant at first. I knew we'd get here eventually. Didn't want to give it all away in the first 5 minutes.
Tommy was playing prevent defense.
Meanwhile, she's going out the door. Let's go. Get to the dirt.
Got the nickel. He would always just try to save money in any way that he could. So, like, I feel like even when he didn't work at Acme Warehouse, we would park there so we didn't have to.
Nah, I know the security guard. It's all right.
But to be fair,
How close was it to the stadium?
It's about 2 miles. Nah, it wasn't too bad. It was probably, it was a walk, but it wasn't too bad.
It's a hike. It's in the same neighborhood, but it's a hike.
Probably like a 12-minute walk, something like that.
As a little kid.
But there's always be like a reasoning, like, well, now we don't have to wait for get caught in like the traffic of the parking.
Oh, yeah.
There's always reasoning behind everything,
Sure.
But I saw some great games, man. I was at the Sixers game where Allen Iverson crossed over Michael Jordan. That's one of the greatest Philadelphia sporting events.
Hiding under the bleachers, but still.
We were up there, but it was still,
You guys posing as maintenance men in the fucking camera booth.
Tommy's got a fake mustache and only 6.
Hey, we're here to check the boiler.
Tommy, put a tool belt on. Act like you're in a union. Let's go.
Here's this broom, just sweep in place.
Tommy, you can get in anywhere with a clipboard. I swear to God.
Clipboard and a fucking hard hat.
So, there's, we'd be there.
Dressed like the fucking YMCA.
The what?
I'm trying to. What's the who sung YMCA? I got
Village
this.
People.
The Village People. I got this song and not the group.
It's okay.
They all show up as different occupations.
My fucking ribs are hurting.
What, I'm an Indian. My dad's a cop.
It's all right. Just take. Tommy's in handcuffs. His dad's acting like he's arresting him.
I gotta bring this punk down to the basement.
I cut this scalper. Now that's a deep cut. Come on.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
Oh man,
I don't know how we got there, but
you're a family
we got
of
there
grifters.
nonetheless.
Fucking 3-card Monty all the time. Probably can't trust anybody in that. Fucking guns out, knives.
We're a sleight of hand family.
They all got razor blades on their hats.
Instead of taking off your shoes when you walk in the house, you got to empty your pockets. No blades, no bows.
Check your weapons here.
We got an ordinance in this town. No firearms in the living room.
Make sure you go through the metal detector before you hit the rumpus room, kids.
All right, we're having fun. Now we're cooking, baby.
Yep.
You ever go to the liquor store with the specific reason of asking for boxes?
No.
Oh, dude, that's so funny you bring that up.
That's right out of the fucking Patty Foley handbook.
Yeah, dude.
Page 2.
Go to that and like the Acme. You got any boxes?
Uh-huh.
My aunt, who's like, she was an executive for a very big company, very wealthy. She was moving, and she asked my brother to help her. And she's like, "Well, can you go try to find some boxes?" My brother's like, "I'll buy the fucking boxes, lady. I'm not going to the store to ask some schmuck for boxes. You're loaded. What are we doing here?"
Yeah.
That's real trashy.
Because Kippy, your family is a drinking family.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You've heard correct.
Word on the street. Yep. All reports are true.
Reputation precedes itself. I believe.
They weren't that big of drinkers. That wasn't really,
Yeah.
My mom definitely had some screwdrivers from time to time.
That's what that was her drink, was a screwdriver?
Get a little loose lipped, get smacked around a little, but no.
Start running their mouth about Uncle Richie on the
but they weren't like big drinkers, really. No.
Yeah, no, you don't have to be a big drinker to go to the liquor store to get boxes. You just got to be trash. I wasn't thinking they were picking up a bottle of fucking Reuniti on ice.
Oh, I guess I just think of people who go to the liquor store for things that aren't liquor to probably also be alcoholics.
True,
I figure they're getting the boxes so they can also get a bottle of vodka as well.
Okay. Good argument.
Have you ever saved a cigar box for storage? That's a real. Do you open up someone's like top drawer and there's a cigar box with like a pocket knife, some euros or something, foreign money?
There's always a patch in there too, a nice patch,
a necklace from like the 80s.
Yeah.
I think I was given one like a lion one because I'm a Leo.
Okay.
But so yeah, I did have one of those. I don't have it anymore, but yeah, probably out of college, out of a lion. Cigar case.
Yeah, that was a big first place you get on your own. You got a cigar box in your room, like on the nightstand, with condoms and trinkets.
Keep all your stuff in. Keep your weed in there.
Keep your lube in there.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a shot out of a shot glass that was attached to a beaded necklace?
Probably in college. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
have for sure.
What about one of those boards? I see people doing shots on those boards.
Oh, where like everybody does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like that's real party shit.
That's trash.
Yeah, if so, maybe.
I
like
mean, when
once.
you're partying, whatever. If you're fucked up and you're just trying to get more fucked up, I don't care what you're taking
Again,
shots of.
Entourage is on TV. It's 2006. You know, sure.
big, yeah.
Maxim magazine. You have any Maxim magazines?
I think I had the one hot like Lindsay Lohan Maxim cover on like my wall in college.
Yeah, that's a question I've had on the list. Have you ever cut stuff out of a magazine and put on your wall?
Yikes.
Real dirtball shit.
I definitely did that in
Yeah,
college.
I did it in high school.
Mhm.
Shout out to Terry Hatcher.
Oh man,
When Desperate Housewives dropped.
loved her. I also love Jamie Lee Curtis.
They're real and they're spectacular.
Deep cut. By the way, people love the deep cut Seinfeld references.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Good
All
show.
right. Yeah. Hey, Regis, relax. You went into fucking daytime host right there. Yeah. Okay. Great. Moving on.
Just came out. I'm getting Tommy stink on me. I don't know what it is.
By the way,
Crack
whatever
a window or something.
whatever meat you ate before is coming out of your pores.
That dog food that he had, the kale salad.
I'm catching whiffs of Kobe beef or whatever.
You tell me I got to eat right. I eat right. Now you're
Yeah, I didn't
complaining.
mean right before the podcast.
Well, I need to keep on my meal track. Otherwise, my blood sugar gets low, and then I'm all loofy and goofy.
Oh, here we go.
I think you could spare to lose a meal or two.
Yeah.
Tommy, let me ask you this.
Please.
Now, this covers any member of your family. I don't care who it is. If it's your fucking mom, your dad, if it's a cousin you see once a year. Have any of you Cassidys?
or Wax. That's another thing. That's a good.
Wait, what?
My mom's maiden name is Whack.
I knew that. Shout out to Jeannie.
Yeah.
I knew that, too. How did she
Also,
spell
there
it?
was a weird thing at a time where you two might be related.
Yes, my
That
grandfather.
was quelled very, very quickly
What do you mean quelled?
by my parents' lawyers. Squash that real quick.
Oh my God. Jacoby and Meyer.
We're not splitting up a fucking above-ground pool 12 ways, I'll tell you that.
No,
Uncle Richie's coming over in the summer. He's swimming in Club Foley.
so that's enough out of Uncle Richie. Okay?
He's going to get pissed.
The man's been through enough. No, on my mother's side, her father, on his aunt's deathbed, she told him that his mother had an affair with a Foley.
Fucking shysters.
Fat guy, short hair, cool jean jacket.
So there's a possibility that
That's
me
a
and Foley
very
are
that's a very trashy thing. That
Deathbed Confessions.
Oh yeah,
of an
I know,
affair
I got,
with a Foley. Tell
I know.
me about
I'll
it.
have a couple waiting. Huh?
I skipped a couple meals when I found that out.
Dude, an affair with a Foley, you take that to the grave. You don't let that thing out of the
That
bag.
was like when
I'll
I found
see
out
you
about
in hell.
that. It's like the scene in Crying Game. I was crying in the shower.
If I need a blood transfusion, I'll give you a call.
Any of your family members ever appear on Antiques Roadshow? Trying to hawk an old vase or something.
Trying to hawk an old football phone.
Did I think
Here we have Stephen Whack
Here we got a 42-year-old dirtball.
with a Garfield alarm clock. We'll check the date on this.
My Aunt Donna has her entire house, I believe, is filled with just knickknacks. I don't think you can like move without a knickknack. Stepping on a
Knickknacks,
knickknack.
yeah. Knickknacks get to a point where it's too much.
She's got a lot of knickknacks. What was your question before that?
Thank you, Tommy.
I just
I'm
out
sorry,
of
did I
curiosity,
steamroll
I
you?
apologize.
No, I appreciate it.
No.
Have you or any member of your family ever appeared on the local news for any reason at all?
I was on Dino Fest, I believe, in 1997.
I'm sorry?
Dino Fest?
What's that?
It was like it was a dinosaur exhibit of like bones and stuff, and they interviewed me. It was my first television credit.
I saw your teeth.
I don't get it. It's funny. It was great timing and rhythm, but I don't get the joke.
Teeth stink. Teeth are all jacked
Oh,
up.
they were dinosaurs? Okay.
Fucking-
Wasn't Jeannie was just on the news not too long ago? If
My
I
mother and
remember.
my father, I believe my Uncle Richie as well, they were
They were posting it like they did the Tonight Show.
they
Here in the green room. Just a parking lot.
Talk to local wacko.
they were on the local news for
Here we have three local bozos. They're going to tell us exactly what they saw.
they were at
They're blaming each
I
other
was
for the
sitting here
crime.
having a screwdriver.
I'm minding my own business. He's yelling at me. Look, 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 look. Finally, I turn around. I say, shut the hell up. I'm having a drink.
Oh, Jeannie's going to get so pissed at this.
That the real reason why I am trash is that like all of my parents are gonna watch this and bitch at me.
Sure.
And like a lot of people's parents that do this show aren't gonna watch this shit or care what the fuck they say on a goddamn podcast. I'm gonna hear about this shit.
That's what makes it so much funner, is because it's like danger. We're making fun of we're shitting on Jeannie. I love Jeannie. I want to see her.
She's a sweet
Classy
girl.
lady down the line.
Hey, I love my parents.
Back
all
to the
right?
local news story. Well,
They were featured on
they had a guest starring role.
ABC. They were at the Villanova championship basketball parade. I think
How'd
when
they sneak into that?
I mean, it was on the street. I don't.
What was that grift? They're all dressed up like Hasidic Jews.
Listen,
I swear to God, I was a water boy.
They're watching from a tree like angels in the outfield.
no, I'll have you know that my father attended Villanova University. Thank you very much.
A work release program. God.
Next question.
Wait, what was it? Oh,
Yeah,
it's,
tell us about the
I
local news.
remember because I remember her posting it on Facebook.
Oh, and they won the championship.
They were at the parade for Villanova. I don't know. They were having a good time, you know. They found the cameras.
Couple of schlitzes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
She
gotta be
thought
a
it was
question.
Girls Gone Wild.
Have your parents ever attended a parade?
They love a good parade, man. They love parades for sure. St. Patrick's Day
Fighting over the
parade.
candy they throw out.
I was never a parade guy.
Parade.
Love a good
suck.
parade.
No.
When the
Yeah,
Phillies
I don't know.
won, come on.
no,
That was
I'm-
okay.
Yeah, I stay away from those.
I was perfect time. I was 21. The fucking
Sure.
You get a school bag full of beers, put a 30-pack in a school bag, and just fucking go out boozing.
I meant like a proper parade. I always thought
I'm not
they
going
sucked.
to the 4th of July parade or
Oh,
something.
they were brutal. Because I always wanted.
Give me a sixer and a fucking Roman candle and call it a night.
People always mix you up for the Garfield float. He's off his strings.
Shoot him!
Three Shriners.
He's
are
coming
chasing
right
me.
toward us.
They always they
That
went.
Garfield float's coughing.
They used to go around with that shopping cart that had all those toys in it. Remember? Like they
They
were
would
like
collect toys.
they were like blow up toys. Do you guys know what I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about?
the hammer and the baseball bat.
Yeah, I see that and I'd go nuts. My
Oh, yeah,
parents
of course.
would never let me fuck. I couldn't go near that thing.
The difference between me and you is I got whatever I wanted off that
Yeah.
thing. My dad was like, my dad would be like $50. I'll shut him up for an hour, keep it moving.
Yeah, you can have whatever
Sit there
you
and
want.
have his Marbreds and
You
peace.
got a BB gun in there? You got a BB gun and a dinner roll to shut this fat little bastard up?
Don't stop asking questions. I'm not even sure if he's mine. Okay.
Good stuff.
Tommy, do you prefer Cocoa Puffs or Cocoa Pebbles? Because there's a right answer here.
I'm gonna go Cocoa Pebbles.
My
Nice.
man.
Good job, buddy.
Prefer fruity though, to be honest with you.
Oh,
Ever appeared on a company
yikes.
website for any reason?
Have I?
Yeah, like a picture, like of you like working or anything like that?
Yeah, I believe my one job out of college, I worked at a place called Compass North Realty, where I was a property manager for Temple students
I got a question about that job.
and Section 8 tenants and stuff. I had like 400 tenants that I was direct contact to. I
Slipped
believe I
that
was on.
Section 8 in there real quick, didn't you?
Hey, listen, they were something else.
You tried to make it sound like you were the CEO of Merrill Lynch.
No, I was just saying the job that I had, but I was on that website.
Fair enough. I apologize.
This is from Patreon. We always do
Tighten it real quick.
we always do a couple Patreon questions, and since you're talking about that, this is from Ben. He asked me because he goes to Temple. He knows I went to Temple. He said, "Were you a Maxis or a draft horse kind of guy?"
Hey, Ben, thanks for the question.
It was more directed at me, but I was passing it off to you.
Yeah,
by the
take
way.
it easy, Frazier.
I get them a little mixed up, but I think Maxie's. I
Maxie's
like
was the
Maxie's.
pizza place like on Leah Coors, right next to the 7-Eleven, and the Draft Horse was Draft Horse used to have dollar beers that you could use your diamond out, like your campus bucks. on.
Draft Horse was like the bar.
Yeah, the proper bar and restaurant.
Yeah, I thought that was nice.
That was a
I
good time.
Definitely took a few interns there.
Oh yeah.
I like both of them for different reasons.
Yeah.
I think I got the buffalo chicken at Maxie's.
The buffalo
pretty
chicken
good.
slice at Maxie's was a fucking game
Shout out. I mean, the
changer.
cheesesteak
Oh, that was good
sandwich
too, yeah.
was pretty good, and Draft Horse was good too. Yeah, both.
Shout out to Benny. TU, baby.
So, gun to my head, I'm going Maxie's.
My man. All right.
Let's talk about this. Let's
Okay.
talk about now. Let's see if, the upbringing, nature versus nurture, what you're like now. Or do you go to the grocery store now?
I go to the grocery store across the street from me, from my house. I think it's like just a neighborhood grocery store.
What's it called?
I don't even know.
Associated or probably something like
That's
that.
not good.
No,
Um,
yeah,
No names.
How old?
It's a fresh grocer. I don't fucking know.
How old were you when you stopped going to the pediatrician? Were you like one of those kids that went to?
You're supposed to stop going.
I used to go to
I like
the
the
pediatrician when
lollipop.
I could drive. By the way.
Oh, absolutely. I went up until college.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dr. Rogers.
I'll the last time I don't have a doctor now because my last doctor was shout out to Dr. Endo.
Ran
Your
out of
last doctor was your
lollipops?
pediatrician?
Yeah.
I feel like I stopped going to my pediatrician when I was like 18, probably.
Okay.
I believe.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I also feel like my doctor was just, when I was growing up, was just a doctor. I don't
Like a proper
believe
G-
it was
yeah.
a pediatrician. I don't think I ever had a child doctor.
You had to have. There's no way
Okay.
were you going to fucking a gynecologist?
I feel like me and my mom went to the same doctor.
Same kind
Really?
Good pap smear.
of Tommy's legs up in the stirrups.
Kid's got a tight butthole.
Mm. Do you currently owe anybody any money?
No. I mean, besides like credit card debt, but
Sure.
not too much of that. Doing okay. We don't got to fucking open the books like that, do we?
Yeah,
Hey,
Jesus Christ.
Toby, cut that.
I got a couple of bucks on the street. Yeah, what do you want from me?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Foley owed me, I think, $300 once for, I think, 3 years.
Yeah, it was about
Did
3
you pay
years.
them back?
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Eventually got it.
Mm-hmm. No VIG.
50.
that. Settled with my debt collector. Gave him $222.
I used to have a joke about it. He's like, you don't need it right now. That's what he used to say. When you
That's
need it,
yeah.
I'll give it to you. Which is like he was waiting for my life to fall apart to give me the $300 he loaned me.
We've seen the bit.
I
We all
I
seen
just
the
remembered it. It's been a while since I told that joke. It's old school, but okay, no debts.
Anyone in your family ever own a non-working car?
Had to have been a car parked out on the street.
Yeah, definitely. I
What
think my
kind of
dad
car?
had a Mustang. That
Ooh.
I mean, it was a pretty nice car, but I mean, it
No
definitely
engine.
went in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you remember what year the Mustang was?
I believe it was in 1995, Henry.
Wow.
That was a good year.
Black.
Nah, but that's
like a-
really that was like
It's a while ago though when he had it.
it wasn't like an antique. It wasn't like he had like a '66 Mustang that he was
Yeah, but they were
fixing
the
up.
new bodies that came out.
It was kind of like a special
Do you remember?
series.
Do you remember when it was parked and didn't work?
No. I mean, like out of college.
So what year are we talking?
I feel like the more we talk about this, the more my accent is coming out.
Yeah.
Like out of college.
out of college.
I don't even talk like
Can't
that.
hide that trash. Sonny.
Comes oozing out. Yeah, like I don't know, 2010, 2011. What are you, a detective? I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying, a 50. You're talking about how great the car is. It's 15
He just
years.
said it was cool. He didn't say it was great. He didn't like compare it to a fucking GTO or something. He was just like it was a nice car.
Wait, what year are you saying? 2008.
Hey, listen, you don't even have a car.
Why does it matter when it was fucking? I don't know. At some point, it was not running.
But it was like an antique almost. It was 20 years old.
Can I talk to you for a
Oh,
minute?
yeah, I don't know what you're not wrapping your head around here.
What's going on
It was
here?
an older Mustang. He was trying to fix it
At
up.
95, this isn't an older Mustang.
You know,
That's
I
my
believe when he
point.
got it at the time, it wasn't too old. It was
Okay.
still okay. You know,
All right. If you say so.
Mustang, folks.
Growing up, disposable plates. Were you guys a paper or styrofoam household? You peg me. I peg you as a styrofoam.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the question that like drives me to insanity.
Mm-hmm.
Like thinking about like I don't know something horrible happening with a styrofoam
Yeah.
plate right now.
Your dad
I-
beating your mom with a stack of 500 or something. You dumb broad.
I think we were paper though, to be honest with you.
Now, would
mostly.
you use those for holidays and stuff, or would you use the real plates and nice china for holidays?
What the fuck do you think we had the china closet for? What are we doing here?
Old laundry.
Hockey pucks were in there. But I think we used it more for parties. I think generally, like maybe if we got like pizza, we'd use paper plates.
Sure,
but
yeah,
generally,
Sure.
we used plates
Okay.
for dinner.
That's
I
how
would say.
trashy he is. He called them plates.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
like a plate.
No dishwasher. I don't think I've ever had a dishwasher.
Really?
I thought there was a dishwasher. The one of the times that I was at your house,
Mhm.
okay, there was a washing machine or a dishwasher on the front porch.
It wasn't a dishwasher.
I swear to listen, I'm not trying to be funny. I swear to God,
Why start now?
your dad was redoing the kitchen.
Okay.
Along with the Mustang. He's putting a dishwasher in the Mustang.
It was
With
probably
the Mustang seats in the kitchen.
it was probably a washer or a dryer, to be honest with you. They just got a new washer and dryer. Shout out.
Yeah, there you
Whirlpool, baby.
Ooh, big whirlpool.
I don't
Have
know if
you
it's
or any of your family members got into a fight at a Little League game?
I believe my father was not allowed to go to some of my Little League games because he would argue with my coach. I
real
believe
trash.
he was ejected from at least one game.
Man.
He was also coach. He coached for a couple years too. But
he didn't coach you, right? He coached.
No, he coached me.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. We won a championship in fall ball once.
Because I always thought it was
21st award.
I always thought it was strange.
No, fall ball, Kippy. Take it easy.
I always thought it was strange that Dad that coached but didn't coach his kids.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Some pedophile shit.
Maybe he's trying to get back to the community.
Yeah, I know my dad coached with his buddy, but his buddy's kid was on the team, and we had already aged out.
It's just a weird thing to be a coach and your child's not on the team for children. It's like you missed the boat, buddy. If you want to coach, have a kid.
Yeah, what are you doing?
He's just
Yeah.
like, my kid can't handle my style.
Yeah.
I would like to jump back real quick. A couple questions about the washer and dryer. If memory serves,
Do you need to clean a blanket?
what room is the washer and dryer in the house? I believe it's in the kitchen, from if I remember.
Oh, really? Do you want to get the blueprint out when you were casing it?
There's no blueprints for that house.
That thing didn't go get permits.
That
They
was
didn't pull
the-
any permits on that one.
That was done freehand.
Nah, the kitchen's in the
That was piece by piece.
back, and then there's like a little laundry
washroom,
room
like
a
on the
mudroom
side.
type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I wasn't being
yeah.
disrespectful.
I love how you're saying that now after you
Yeah.
shit on his mom and his uncle for fucking 50
I
minutes.
did. You did.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be respectful. You come in
not
in
pulling
in
punches.
hoodies, you're getting the heat. What do you want from me? I mean, I'm gonna have to hug his mom and tell her it was all for comedy after
Do what
this.
you got to do, all right, baby? Let's get these views up, huh?
Hey, Scandals and animals.
Uh-huh. Fucking Uncle Bob touched me, huh? Let's get a few more views, huh?
All right.
Can't go near a paper plate.
Let's see. What was the longest you ever went without going to the dentist?
I feel like I went growing up, but I mean, I did need braces, and they never. I mean, I think they probably asked me. I think they were like, "Do you want braces?" And I was like, "No," and they were like, "Okay."
Dodge
I
that
think that's-
$2,000 bullet.
I think
Hey,
that's
you
what
heard the
happened.
kid. You don't want it.
Hey, kid wants what kid what you know.
But
Same
I mean,
thing with his appendix. Does it hurt so bad you got to get it taken out? No, I'm all right. Yeah, the kid's fine. Let's
Walk
go.
it off.
yeah,
Let's
you're
go sneak into
okay.
a Phillies game.
Put this exterminator outfit on.
No, hey, kid, you know how to drive a Zamboni?
There's nothing wrong.
Stop crying. You want to see the Flyers or what?
There's nothing wrong with supporting the urban community and catching a ball game while you're at it.
Listen.
But I went to the dentist. But
When was the let? Do you go now currently? Because I went like a decade without going.
Yeah, I haven't been to the dentist more than probably 20 years.
Yeah, I went to the dentist. I think like right before the pandemic.
Okay, that's not
What do
bad.
they say?
I had a few cavities. I had to get them filled. Yeah, you know, take care of your teeth.
Do you ever think about
everybody.
getting braces?
You know, to be honest with you, I am thinking about getting
The
Invisalign.
Invisalign? Yeah, why not? It's like you can finance it. It's like fucking $1,200 or something.
Does it
like
work?
that. Yeah.
What the fuck is that? What is this? A commercial for Invisalign? I don't know. I think
Use
so.
How does
promo
it
code
work?
garbage, everybody.
How does it work, Tom?
Um,
Well, first you steal it from somebody.
uh-huh. But so yeah.
Okay. I got a couple from the Patreon. As you know, when you sign up for Patreon, we will ask one of your garbage questions. Just kind of one way to guarantee us asking your questions, just because we get so many requests each week. So when you sign up, we will answer your question. This is from Eddie. Have you ever had to share a bedroom with a grandparent? Which is a home run of a question, Big E.
Oh, that comes from that guy's life.
Yeah, that's a good one. Or an uncle. You know, we can extend it, obviously. An uncle or something, or an aunt.
No. I down at the Shore House in Wyattwood, I like
Down ashore is different
That's
rules. Yeah.
fucking
When
all
we-
bets are
no,
off.
I know,
Who
like,
knows
my-
who's coming in and out
So
of there?
my mom and dad had a bedroom, and then like I had a bedroom, and then like my grandmom had a bedroom. So there was that aspect of it. So no.
How come your sister and your brother didn't have a bedroom? Just out of curiosity.
I mean, I guess mine
They
was
were older?
theirs, or yeah. But I mean, that's just how I refer to it in my mind.
Mhm.
But when my sister was pregnant, we shared a room together, and it was a bunk bed. So like my sister
Sleeping in a bunk bed while you're pregnant is not
Wow.
a good look.
So I don't think it was like for the whole pregnancy, but there was definitely like a couple months in there where she was on the bottom bunk and I was on the top bunk, and I was always worried that I would like wake because I sleepwalked when I was a kid, and I was always worried that I would like
He's choking her out.
yeah kill my little baby fetus nephew. But yeah, so that's pretty bad.
Tell me about the sleepwalking.
Wow, that's a tough one.
There was one time where I walked out into the street, and a car was coming, and my dad stopped me right before I walked into the street.
Why was he in the street?
Get away from the Mustang.
He heard me, so they knew I street walked. So
They knew I was a hooker.
they knew I was turning tricks, so they'd always hear for me. No, they knew I sleepwalked, so I
red
think
lights on in your room.
they heard me walking down the steps. They heard the door open to the exterior of my house, and I walked outside. I think this was like in high school, probably around the time my sister was pregnant.
Man, cool
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah, talk about playing it cool.
I don't sleepwalk anymore, so that's good.
Kid's trying to run away in the middle of his fucking sleep.
So I almost got hit by a car sleepwalking. Yeah.
All right, I got one or two more here. Just gotta wrap up.
It's leaning towards trash.
leaning.
I know. It's so funny that I had a goal of trying to not.
Yeah, you came in here. I went to
There's-
private school, so you
Yeah.
got kicked out of public.
You went to Catholic school, didn't pay full fare, I would assume. There
My
was
mom
some-
worked in the rectory. What's it to you?
There you go.
Nah, it was grade school. But
My family did that. Like
Oh,
my
yeah.
aunt got a job as a secretary at the prep, so all the kids could go there for free.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, this is from Colin. Did your shower get extremely hot or extremely cold when someone flushed the toilet?
Colin, that's a great question.
Mine turns off when someone flushes the toilet. I swear to God, the shower stops.
Yours turns to shit. Cold, definitely.
Yeah, we go cold.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ours went hot.
Shoddy plumbing.
Is that what it is? Is that what it comes down to?
It's just like bad water pressure. Yeah, I guess. Not. I mean, well, it's not an electricity issue. I know that much.
My brother's a plumber.
690 guy? Union guy? No.
Next question.
Scab.
I think he did
Fucking
just.
scab.
Tommy's got line crossers in the family.
No, he is.
Fucking Russell Buffalino. Ain't gonna like that.
Your uncle is an inflatable rat.
I heard you paint houses. All right, let's do
A
one.
lot of pipes are missing.
Nah, it's supposed to be like that. Where's all the copper? I don't know.
5 cents for each inch.
All right, this is from Will. We kind of touched on this at the beginning. Have you ever ordered a beer tube at a bar?
Oh, God.
Because you think you're real cool when you do. Yeah.
Again, man, different times.
Yeah,
College. for
college
sure.
was, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they
You're talking
dropped when we were in college, because we're the same age. They dropped when we were in college.
The thing that looks like a bong that has a spigot at the
yeah,
end.
it's like it has like 8 beers in it, or it's like 2 pitchers or something.
I remember when those dropped, my buddy at the bar being like, "Whoa, hang on," and pulling out the calculator on his
Oh,
phone,
yeah,
and being like, "Nah, they're ripping us off."
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
paying for the fucking sizzle. You
I
know what I
always
mean?
thought I always thought a pitcher you were getting ripped off too.
No, pitchers are
I
the
never
way to go.
trusted
Yeah,
the pitcher.
pictures are great.
Dude, pitchers to the dome, good night.
Really? It was never a pitcher guy.
Yeah, they ask you how many yeah, like, let me get a pitcher of like whatever was the cheap, like Coors Light or whatever. They're like, how many glasses you need? I'm like, just one, daddy.
Oh, really? Okay, drinking one to yourself. How
Or
much?
like at a table, or just like keep the pitchers coming. Like,
How
if
much was a
everybody's
pitcher?
drinking? $8, $9, $10 probably.
What's a
Unless
beer?
you're in a real dirtball
$4
fucking bar and they give you the pitcher and they don't give you any glasses because they know that you're going straight out the pitcher.
Yeah. I've done that for sure.
They never clean those.
In
either,
that
those
Bud Light
pitchers.
pitcher that's
Oh,
like
yeah.
has a
that-
spout on
that-
it.
Oh yeah.
That plastic pitcher, the clear one that was always like half being shattered.
Yeah, big fan.
Yeah, Jake's Bar in Westchester used to
They had the nickel beers or
knock
whatever.
back pitchers there, and then when I wanted to get classy, I'd go down to Landmark and I'd get one of the towers that we're talking
Towers,
about.
yeah. If you think beer towers are classy, you're trash. So
The towers were for the weekend, the pitchers were for the week, baby.
I got a stun on the weekends.
Yep.
Well, I think I have all the information I need to render a decision.
Yes, 100% grade A with onions.
Roxborough trash.
Garbage.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
you knew that. This was just fun.
I am what I am.
We
And,
love you. We know you. We know you're garbage. We're garbage.
Yeah.
You got a brand new podcast coming out called Top 9 with Anthony Moore.
Top 9 podcast with Anthony Moore, me and Anthony. It's going to be weekly. It should come out this week. I don't know when this comes out, but so it should be out when you hear this. But we have guests on, and they give us their top 9 lists in anything.
Instead of top 10, it's top 9.
Top 9, baby.
Very
Number
cool.
9, baseball, Indians. That was my number. So, you guys are free.
The
Come
Roxborough
on
racists.
Did you say the Roxborough racist?
Top 9 podcast. Tom Cassidy and Anthony Moore.
Kippy, what do you got for him?
Guys, thank you so much. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. And then again, like I said, patreon.com. You sign up, we'll ask your question. You get a lot of bonus content, and you help support the fucking show. It's just me and Foley. Ain't nobody giving us no fucking handouts over here. You know what I mean? Me, Foley, and T-Bone. Shout out to T-Bone.
Love you, T-Bone.
Guys, at Kevin Ryan Comedy on all social media.
At H Foley on Ice on Twitter, Foleygrams on Instagram. To reiterate what Kevin says, thank you very much. Tommy, thank you so much for coming in and sitting down.
Thank you, Tom Cap.
Thank you so much.
I know it was a little heavy-handed at times. We gave you a little bit, you know what I mean? I've been thinking about this all week, giggling, me and you, us three sitting here chopping it up. So,
well, it was great
good
to
time
be
for
here
me.
in
Yeah,
the
thanks for
basement.
coming
Thank
in.
you for having me.
Shout out to Tootie.
Great time.
And we love you guys, and we will see you next week. Peace.